and you thought it was over for the year. Not so fast. We have one more in the chamber. Welcome to Bragging About Business, the podcast sharing the stories of local entrepreneurs and their small businesses in and around the hamlet of Bragg Creek, Alberta, Canada. Brought to you by Cowboy Trail Brewery. Cheers to the West. This one we have been patiently waiting for. Kelly Keddle of Luxe Occasions. Luxe Occasions specializes in adding a whole lot of panache to your special occasion with bespoke decorations and displays featuring unique balloon creations that bring smiles to young and old alike and warms the hearts of your loved ones knowing that you put such care and thought into their special event. I had no idea about the amount of work that goes into this kind of business. Thank goodness Kelly does. Enjoy. Kelly Keddle, welcome to Bragging About Business.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
It has been.
And we saved the best for last.
Absolutely.
Here you are
It's
on
been
December.
about 6 months trying to get me in. I'm so sorry.
That's
There's no
fine.
intention, just so busy. It's
The
ridiculous.
balloon business is very busy.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
it's going, I can't complain. It's
That's
going really good.
So
yeah.
Luxe Occasions.
Yeah.
All right. When did you decide that balloons were going to be your future?
I wanted to do it a long time ago.
Yeah?
I'm very arty, if you like. I like all of that stuff. But I just didn't want to do it alone because it sounds silly if one just thinks, oh, balloons. No, it's a big job.
It's way more.
Yes.
Yes.
And my niece moved out last year.
Okay.
And I was like, let's try the balloons. And she's like, yeah. I was like, let's just give it a go. So it sort of took off running and we got more business than we envisioned, which was amazing.
Right
Can't
on.
moan.
Absolutely.
But practicing some of those displays is painful.
They are Instagram worthy, which you do.
It's painful.
Yeah.
Even if someone goes, oh, can you do this? We go, yeah, we can do that. We can't. So then we spend the next
Just so yes and figure it out later.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what
Yeah.
we do. And I'm like, I hate this. I was all happy, like, oh, but it's amazing. We're going great. It's stressful.
Yes.
People think we're at home having fun with a party with balloons. Oh my God. No,
It is not.
it's the opposite.
There's a lot of balls in the air.
Literally. Especially my house. No, there's a house full of boys and balloons. It's it's really good, but the displays are crazy to learn. Some
Yeah,
of them.
I
I
can
think the
imagine.
hardest to date was either rainbows and the ones that wrap around the soccer balls and the Spider-Man
Yes.
displays.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, my niece is that side of it. My business partner, I should
Okay.
say.
All right.
She's very good.
And that's Neve.
Yes.
Okay.
No, she can't make it today, unfortunately,
Oh.
but she sends her love. But no, she's good.
Oh, good. Excellent. So Luxe Occasions, is it strictly balloons or is there other things that you do with it as well?
We do what we try and be the difference. It's not solid, just balloons. So we have different displays. We throw things in, like for example, we could do like flowers goes in. We put a lot of not real stuff, but we have frames as well. We do pictures in frames. We do personalized stuff there.
Okay. Gotcha.
We can put other stuff in. Foils, all different, not just balloons for backdrops. There's all different kinds, arches, hoops, garlands, rainbows.
Big letters.
Helium.
We've seen these before, full of balloons.
The
Yeah.
big letters. I mean, we did a Grinch one the other day and we had the curly tree that goes over. You know,
That's
we
cool.
try and make everything bespoke. And if you give us a theme, we'll try and find something to put in. For
Okay.
example, I've got a Winter Wonderland theme coming up
Oh.
and we're not just doing cold. There's going to be like reindeers in it and there's going to be ice skating boots in it and
Yes.
light up backdrops. It's all everyone is bespoke and we try and put different things in that aren't just balloons.
Right. Yeah.
If that
So-
makes sense.
Of course. Yeah. And everything's customized by the sounds of it.
Yeah,
Every job.
Yeah, we do. Everything is bespoke. I don't think we have ever actually replicated a job ever. It's
Okay.
we try and keep them different per child or per display,
Right.
per birthday, whatever it goes on.
Yeah.
I do like doing the kids ones though. I know we have a lot more kids' birthdays, which wasn't the look we was initially going down. But when the parents send me through the reactions the next morning when they come down the stairs,
Yeah.
it honestly if
Makes
I-
it all worth it.
it does. If
Yeah.
I would never, but if I could put that out and show the faces, it's their memories.
Yeah.
I wish I had that as a kid. We had like 2 balloons in the corner if we were lucky on a bit of string, you know. They have these big displays they wake up to.
It's
Oh,
magnificent.
It's pretty beautiful.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
special. It's
yeah.
special.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure it
for
is.
them. Yeah,
It is fantastic.
it's a lot of work.
It is. What is the most elaborate that you've done so far? Or is this winter one coming up going to be the biggest?
No, not as. I think the biggest one we've had a few big ones. We've got we did a Pokemon one that was quite big. That was our first biggest.
Okay.
Then we had Rocco had a 11th birthday. He loves
Yes.
soccer.
Yes.
So that was quite a
That
long
was
one
a lot.
and
Yes.
outdoors. But then we had Reese's one, which was the Grinch, and that went on forever. It felt like I couldn't even keep it on the stage contained. But we've also done stuff like the Calgary Contemporary Museum. We've had jobs in there as well, which was quite big, and we couldn't actually manage to capture it all because it was so large. And then people started turning up. We're like, we've got to leave. We've done a lot of business. I'll tell you another big one. We did Lennox Pub, which is a Irish pub,
Yep.
and we got it for St. Paddy's Day.
Oh, wow.
That was a big one for us. That was
That's
a big win,
cool.
and that was only 2 months in,
Holy
and we got
smokes.
it. Yeah, so it was.
So is there anybody else doing what you're doing?
There are, but I feel like there's different looks. So they're actually not the enemy. There's another person in Cochrane down the street doing it. She's very talented from what I've seen. She's very different to what we do. Like, for
Okay.
example, if someone rung her, I feel like they said, "Oh, can I do a cowboy theme?" She can fully do a cowboy in balloons.
All right.
We wouldn't do that. We would do a display based around it. So you'd have haystacks, cowboy hats, all
All the
the
accoutrements.
horns. Yeah, but we
Yes.
have everything thrown in that isn't just balloons. Like I say, we'll have the
Yeah.
antler things. I don't know what they're called. Everything that go cow print.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very different. So it depends what you look. We
Okay.
try not to step on people's toes.
Of course.
Thankfully, there's no one up this end that does it.
Yes, that is good.
So
So you don't want to start any wars in the balloon
No,
community.
definitely.
You don't want that.
Listen, there's enough balloon wars. I'm regularly getting cut, burned, and I'm like, I'm in the war here, and that's just me on
Right?
my own fighting.
Exactly.
But yeah.
So I do have a question for you. So are you single-handedly responsible for the high prices of helium?
Oh my goodness. Don't get me on that. That drives me insane because people ring me. We don't have a menu up for price lists yet. That's how bad we have to do that. And they're like, "Oh, we just want something like this. Our budget is about $40." I'm like, that's probably the cost of 2 big number balloons these days. Like,
Yeah.
people don't have an idea of the pricing respectfully, and that's not their fault.
No.
It's our fault. We don't have like I say, a price menu out. The helium, when I first went there, because we go via
Silly.
obviously wholesale,
Mhm.
and even the smallest one was small, and they're like 300. Sorry, what?
Oh, yeah.
How much?
Absolutely.
For like a little. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
oh, yeah.
It
Yeah,
drives
it
me
is.
insane.
Yeah. Well, there's a global helium shortage,
Don't talk to me about that.
right? It's insane. The price is going nowhere up.
No,
Yeah.
it's going to keep going as well.
hmm
And yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, gas is not. It's not just air that's in those
No,
balloons.
it's not.
gas. It's like a valuable
Yeah,
gas.
and every time the kids turn the heat up in the house downstairs, I want to scream like, "You just blow the house up! We've got gas in the house." But yeah, the helium costs are not
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah.
It's not fun.
Well, we're all gussied up here in our very festive hats.
Yeah.
And we got
2 days
mimosas.
to go. Oh,
Kelly brought mimosas for us.
obviously.
Yeah, hint for future guests. Ply the host with alcohol. It's a good move.
Everything's better with alcohol.
Mhm.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Trying to keep it festive.
So have you come across anybody that has had global phobia?
What
Globophobia.
the hell is that?
That is a fear of balloons.
My cat, maybe? I don't. No, thankfully.
No?
Because
Okay.
there are people that do have that.
Yes.
And there's people that are also allergic to it.
Is it the latex?
I think so,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Thankfully, again, no one's ordering for that, but I have
No.
heard of it. But not a fear. I feel like there's one person. Oh, no, that was on Clarkson's farm.
Oh.
It was Caleb on Clarkson's farm. He's like, I don't like, but I'm sure it was him. But no, thankfully, no.
No,
Everyone
okay.
that's seen them has been happy to see them. There's no been kids screaming as they see it.
That's true,
It's
yeah.
gone good so far.
So you and Neve, had you been tossing this idea around for years?
So she came out to visit in 2003
Okay.
for Christmas.
And she's from the UK too?
Yep, she's
Okay.
also from the UK.
Yeah.
And we didn't know this at the time. And then they flew home, and then her and her partner was like, "We're thinking of coming back on a couple of year visas." I'm like, "Yeah, I'd love that." And-
The lure of Bragg Creek.
Yeah,
Brought them in,
exactly.
Right? Yes.
But when they were here the first year, she's like, "But what would we do?" And I was instantly like, "Balloons." The first thing I said, and she sort of looked, "What? What does that mean?" I'm like, "Balloons, balloons, balloons," because I needed a +1. And when they arrived, so her partner, he's lovely, but he's such a workaholic. He arrived, and he instantly wanted to go straight out to work, and we're like, relax, it's okay.
Yeah.
And then because he was working, he was like, "Why haven't you got a job yet? Why haven't you got a job yet?" And then only been here like a week, and I was like, relax, no one's booking balloons at Christmas. We can chill out.
Right.
And thankfully, the minute January hit, we just hit the ground running.
No
And I was
kidding.
like, thank God for that. Yeah, just balloons. She wanted to come out. They want to see
Yeah.
Canada experience it. They've been here
Nice.
for just over a year now. They're on a
Yeah.
2-year visa. I hope they stay, obviously.
Yes.
They seem to be getting on
That's
okay,
good. Are they
I hope
living in
so.
Bragg Creek too, or are they in
No,
the
they've
city?
moved out to, Auburn Bay way.
Oh, okay.
Is that right?
Yep.
Because he works in the city, and
Gotcha.
the team he works with, they all live there. So,
Nice.
yeah, they're all but she comes up here
Yeah.
regularly. She's actually working also for the Cowboy Trail Brewery.
Ah,
So
okay.
she's back and forth, so we still
Very
see
good.
her much, yeah.
Yes, the good people at Cowboy Trail Brewery. Big sponsor of the show. We
Yes,
appreciate them
we
very
love
much.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Right on. Well, so you've been in business almost exactly a year.
Yes, January, I think the 25th was our first job.
Oh, the first year, like you say, you've done very little advertising. It's all word of mouth.
Yeah, we've done very well. We did spend the first few months, I guess I was finding numbers and chasing people. I was a bit more active then because
Yep.
Neve at the time wasn't working. This was the only income. So I was ringing up restaurants and things, and I'm so embarrassed now. So because we bought a ton of balloons and we were just doing testers at this
Sure.
point. We didn't know what we were doing. And we were just winging it. And we actually went to restaurants all proud, like, oh, we can give you this. And when I look at that picture now, it makes my toes curl, right? It's so,
Just the beginning.
yeah, I'm so embarrassed.
But it's cool that you did that.
Yeah,
though.
no, but when I look
Yeah.
at this picture, I'm like, shame. And every few months I send it to Neve, like, are you not embarrassed as I am? I'm getting red looking at the picture. But thankfully, there's a lovely restaurant in town in Bragg Creek, Italian farmhouse.
Oh, yes.
And they trusted in us. And they
That's
were
awesome.
like, we said it won't be this, but this is just a semi-example, because at the time we only had the one shade, whereas when we took it to them, we had so many multiple shades, and it come out fantastic.
Nice.
Thankfully,
Yes.
because the sample picture was not.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we got there and put it in, it was lovely. They were lovely, and it came out good. But
Yeah.
the first few months was a bit. I didn't want to show people the work that we were testing, but we knew what we could bring, but we also needed money because, like I said, balloons. We don't go dollar store and pick our balloons up. They are expensive.
Of
They
course.
are good quality.
Yes.
I actually did one in March last year. I went to a house a few weeks ago to a Christmas party, and their son still has it up
Oh,
from March.
my goodness.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't use. I think that's why people are sometimes shocked at the price.
Right.
But I'm like, we pay a lot more for it
Yeah,
because we want to give
quality.
you the best quality, the best look.
Well,
the
imagine
best-
you go to all the work to create this elaborate, let's use an example of an arch or something
Yeah.
like that, where it's all the colors will spiraled and then the things are starting to droop.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking with a high pitched voice because the room's filled with helium. You don't want that.
Yeah, no,
You don't want that.
It's not a good look for anyone. It's
No,
not.
no, it's not. We should have brought some helium today.
Oh, next time.
Yeah,
We'll bring Neve in next time. We'll have a round two. And then an extra bottle of Prosecco and a tank of helium on the side
Yeah.
just to get us through.
Exactly. Talk about pricing.
We can, but we do offer sometimes, so for discounts, like Black Friday, there's discounts.
Okay.
There may be a New Year's Eve one. We do
Sure.
have different days, different looks. But again, it all just depends what you want. I mean,
Yeah.
it can range. The helium, I would say, although it's expensive, it's probably still the cheaper option if you want just one cluster of, say, 10 or 15.
Sure.
But anything after that, the cheapest thing we do is 125.
Okay.
And that's a stack. When I say a stack, it's like a base of balloons at the bottom, and then normally the number of the birthday sitting on,
Okay.
and then something that goes with it. So, for example, if you look, we have a Sonic attached to it in a foil. There'll be exploding stars. There'll be the gold rings, that he chases.
Yep.
So it's all in the theme as well, but it can be anything. We offer arches, 5 foot, 6 foot, garlands, light up neon displays, like you say,
Gotcha.
the words, the letters. It really does depend. The more letters you get, we do cut off at a certain level because otherwise it can get crazy.
I can imagine.
Or we give a discount of X off per letter after this amount bought, because it's not just that as well. It's the labour.
That's got to be. It's got to be.
No one sees us at home sitting there, like I say, they think we're having a party with the balloons off, and it's.
Well, the first time that I saw you guys, I was doing Tai Chi at the Snowbirds Lodge.
My God,
you guys were setting up during our Tai Chi, and you started, I think, close to the same time that we started, and then you guys were still there afterwards, and I think you were maybe half done.
Yeah,
like a couple hours.
It was a big arch, and what made it worse was that the ladies that run it was like, yeah, Tuesday's fine, and we get there, and the Tai Chi teacher was like, you can't do that now.
Oh,
and
B runs a tight ship.
I know, and I'm
She
like,
runs a tight ship.
please. And then she was angry with the person that told us, and I was like, look, can you please just give her a break? Like we weren't speaking at this point, but every time because I wasn't paying attention to the class and I was just trying to get them on. When you get past a certain level with multiple colours, you have like a certain way to put them on, but because you're facing one way. But then when you change
Yes.
moves, and my brain was not getting into gear, and Neve was like, "What are you doing?" And every time she did it, I was trying not to laugh, and then they'd pop in, and because I was doing it too much and catching, I was
God,
like,
it was
"Oh,
funny.
it was this stupid ring making it pop with the spike on." I was
Oh,
like, "Take
that's
my
it.
ring." It was funny in memory, but in the moment, it was brutal.
Well, I got a kick out of just watching
So
B
yeah, I'm
get a
sure.
little bit aggravated over the situation, there was no situation. It was fine.
Yeah, steam coming out of her ears. I think she was the only one. And bless my next door neighbour was in the class as well.
Okay.
And she's like, "Kelly, it's fine." I was like,
It's
"Oh,
fine.
thank God someone's on my side."
Yeah.
It's just like a little, crowd. It's like, "Go, Kelly." Like, thank you, Laurie.
That's funny.
But
That's
yeah,
funny.
it was. It's a lot of work.
Totally is.
It's a big arch, that one.
That was
And
big. Well, it had to be 20 feet long.
yeah,
Yeah.
and some.
Yeah.
It's that was the Easter colours, if I remember, weren't
I
it?
think
They
so. That
wanted.
sounds
Yeah,
right.
it was a big job. It's a
Yeah.
big boy. You don't realise how big they are.
You do not. No, I'm very ignorant when it comes to balloons and the cost and just the whole process because, like you say, labor is a big part of it.
Yeah, it takes a long time. And plus, it's also if they're the bigger the displays, obviously we have to get them there. Sometimes that can be multiple journeys as well. So obviously our
Yeah.
prices also include delivery, setup, like installation, and also dismantle and
Right.
collection. So it's a two-way. Once they're then back and again to collect. But if there's more than one lot, that's easy 2 journeys in.
Yes.
It's all different, honestly. It's all. I wouldn't like to say prices because I feel like it is different for everyone on what they ordered. And sometimes we sell packages,
Hmm.
like for example, we have New Year's Eve package, like 2026. We have Christmas packages. They may look different, despite them being a very similar look. They may be different to say a birthday package, because
Yes.
we're trying to get stuff out and, like you say, content, and we do enjoy it.
For sure.
I don't know
Yeah, of
about.
course.
I don't know if I enjoy it with my kids being at home at the minute trying to blow them up. I'm just like, away from the balloons.
Yeah, it's got to be a challenge. And
Yeah.
especially in the winter, too. It must
Well, that's another
be a
thing people
problem.
don't realise. If you're in the summer, they expand, and if it's the winter, they shrink.
Right.
I can't catch a break. I don't know why I chose this industry. They're just like stressing my life out. But it's yeah, you do have to take that into consideration,
Yeah.
especially if it's an outside job, because in the sun they'll continue to grow.
Exactly. There's a lot of
Balls in
there's
here.
a lot of balls in the air. There's a lot of things to think about.
There's a lot of things to think about.
Wow, my goodness. Okay, so there was the creative aspect of it. That was probably a big challenge
Yes.
to start with, getting the design dialed in,
Yeah. I think that
and
was
just the sheer offering of that you
Yeah.
can do. It's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, I think for me, the learning of the designs were the top ones. We couldn't get, there was a certain few things, and we still to this day go, what the hell? Why is it not working? Like there is a few things back and forth that when people order it, we say yes, and then we're both like, oh, where's the knife to cut my wrist? Like we hate it, but we love it when it's done, but it's just stressful in the middle.
Yes.
But we're always trying to bring out new things. Like we started off with just a hoop and a prayer,
Right.
like just a design hoop. Then we sort of moved on to arches. Then it was garlands. Then it was rainbows. There's all different versions. So you've got the heliums, the stacks. It's constantly growing what we're trying
Yes,
to do. Now it's like the
absolutely.
arches. We've got the table arches as well. I
Yeah.
don't like those either.
Well, if
but
you look at your Instagram page, I mean, you can kind of see the evolution of the complexity of what you've been doing.
yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Hmm.
But again, I think as well, I'm trying to be the high end of it, but colours do come down to a lot. And when people
Sure.
order
Yeah.
all 4 colours, I just think, oh, don't want to put that out there. Because people sort of look and go, oh, you want all the best ones, like we want the pretty colours, but
Yes.
of course it's people's preference, right?
Really? Are there some bad judgments of color out there that people have made?
It's mainly if there's sports teams involved,
Oh,
or
okay.
if you've got a company and it's work colours, for example. Like
Mhm.
it is going to be a work colour because it's their company. And the display looks good. It would just look better if it was a different colour.
Right.
But I mean, that's personal preference. And
Customer wants what the customer wants.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
Maybe those don't go on Instagram.
I know. We'll see. Like, they sort of half want to be tagged. I'm like, yeah.
Has there ever been something that you had to say no to a customer?
Um, when they don't want to pay the pricing for what we can offer.
Okay. But yeah,
They'll say, this is our budget, and then they want the world. And we're
of
like,
course.
then they're like, oh, can we negotiate? No,
Yeah.
we negotiate. You can do it yourself. And then you don't even need us involved. That's a negotiation.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, we haven't really said no other than if we are too booked.
Okay.
Like, for example, some days we've had 3 or 4 bookings on the same day.
Oh, wow.
And it's just a case of
You can't do
there and back.
Yeah, geography.
We're all over the place. Yeah. I mean, we've got 2 or 3 on New Year's Day, or New Year's Eve, sorry.
Wow.
So that's good. Thankfully, they're all a little bit local, so it's not too much travelling,
Yep.
but it isn't always the case.
Right.
Not always. And we had one in Okotoks a few weeks back. It come out beautiful, but it was a really big display. It was actually for a baby shower on this ranch. Absolutely lovely family. And they wanted Homegrown as the theme. And I remember going, yeah, we can do that, and getting off the phone going, what the hell do we do with that? But we ended up repurposing a lemonade stand for it, and having like all the fruits and veggies and the sign. If you look it on there, you'll see it. But it was a beautiful display in the end. But trying to get that lot there,
I can imagine.
it was painful.
Yeah,
It's a big, and it's heavy.
Yeah.
The whole way down, my niece, because she drove in the truck, the actual piece, and she's like, if this breaks before I get there, I don't have anything with me to fix it. I'm like, can we just not say that until after it's there, please?
Don't put that out in the universe.
Yeah, don't be doing that. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've had some lovely jobs that you do come away, even though the stress is there. When you come back and look afterwards, it's like, oh, wow, that does look good.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you feel good.
Yes.
And when you come away, it's a warm feeling, because you know the person that it's for, they can't not like it.
Exactly.
Almost. It's
That's
so
fantastic.
that's why we continue doing this very stressful.
I mean, it adds such an element of elegance and fun, and just another level of celebration.
Yeah, it is. And it absolutely, without being this person, it does elevate whatever event you're doing.
Yeah.
It does look lovely. It definitely, and for everyone now, as we know, everyone's about social medias and pictures and all the rest. I think times have changed. And to have these backdrops, it's lovely. You know, it creates the photo piece that you would frame and you would want. You know, it's not just how probably in our day in the park with pictures and a balloon strapped to your arm and that's your birthday. It's a whole, everything's a lot more glamorous now, isn't it?
Even if it's in a community center in a small town.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the venue that everybody uses.
Yeah.
You dress it up.
Yeah. We've had a couple in this one, and they've been big. And even the manager there was like, it's enormous. I was like, I know. And then she's like, when I told her the price, she's like, how much? I'm like, do you think I just come in from the car and it was ready? I've just spent about 24 hours doing this, putting it together.
That's right. Yes. Fantastic.
Again, it's not, there's a lot of elements to it.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. I mean, in a million years, I never would have thought this was
an industry
to get into.
So I actually worked last year for another company, very loosely, and I was talking, because he was like, if you start your own business, what do you want to do then? And I was like, I'd love to do balloons. And he went, I just don't think that's a thing here.
Right? Like, that's what everybody would think.
And because I love him, by the way, and I was very much like, maybe it's not. But then when I was like to my niece, let's just give it a go. What can we lose?
Exactly.
Thankfully, I did push.
Good for you.
And it's good.
That's right. Well, people don't know. I mean, who's been exposed to balloon culture in their life?
You go,
right? Nobody.
No, it's not. It's not a thing, is it?
No, exactly.
It's definitely picking up, though. I mean, I saw it. Obviously, I've been here for quite a while now, but it was picking up in the UK before I came.
Oh, okay.
And I saw how it was going there, and I'm like, this could be a thing, and no one's doing it of the looks that we want to do here. Like I said, the ones I've seen, there are some lovely ones, don't get me wrong. They're a lot bigger than what we can provide currently, but the smaller scale end of it, they're very different looks to what we do. They're more about the pieces they can create. Also lovely, good for them. Whereas we are more predominantly displays, I would say.
Yeah.
So we've got a bit of it depends what you want. If you want that, them. If you want that, us.
Yes.
So there's room for everyone, right?
That's excellent. That's good. That's a good way to look at it. Play nice in the sandbox.
Exactly.
Yes. But that's nice that you don't have a huge pool of competitors to go against.
No.
Yeah.
They better not come.
No.
My town.
That's right, exactly. Her husband he can handle himself.
Yeah. Well, tell me about that. I'm the boss.
No, I can imagine. Yeah, you'll be a handful. Definitely. So you are a family of entrepreneurs. So Kieran Keddle, KK Academy, he was on earlier in the year. I love the Brits.
Who doesn't?
because they're so
Dry?
no, they're definitely not that. But they're not afraid of taking a risk,
No.
and I mean, and your husband's had several businesses.
Yeah, he's constantly taking risks, which
Yeah.
why my nerves are on end all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Very stressed.
But you can support each other.
Yes, no, we do.
Right?
He's doing great. He's always
Yeah.
been, he's a very hard worker from day one. He's always been a grafter. He gets out there, he wants, and the good thing I will say about him, even if there's someone doesn't like him, for example, or, there's an issue where this is my area, you've come in and stepped a little bit.
Right.
When he does his shows, he'll always put his hand out and say, "You got any guys you want? Like, bring them on." He's very
That's
good,
nice.
and
Yeah.
he's a fantastic trainer.
He is. Yeah, I mean, people love him.
I still kick his butt, but I mean, but no, he's a very good trainer. He's very good.
He is. He's got quite a following, and his business is growing as well. We're not here to talk about you, Kieran, but it is interesting, the family, and
yeah.
he can understand your challenges, and likewise for
yeah. I mean, he gets stressed walking through the house, and there's 5 billion balloons. He gets stressed.
See that?
So
Yeah.
when we had the Lennox job, the Irish job, because it was so big, we had to try and do as much balloon blowing at home before we get to the
Sure.
venue, and we couldn't get them in the car. So I had a king size duvet because they wouldn't fit in our balloon bags. The whole car was full. Trying to put it in the back of the boot, you push one balloon, this pops out. You push that. It was like heads bopping up, like dead people. And I said to Kieran, "I've got to do. You're going to have to. Can you drive the car back and bring an overload up?" He's like, "Are you joking?" And I was like, "No, please help me," because it was so big. But
I'm just envisioning what this looks like.
oh yeah, the house. He walks in, he's like, there's balloons everywhere.
Kicking balloons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, he's very supportive. He's very good. We do support each other.
Excellent.
You need to. It's our kids that I think take a bit. I said to him, like, "What are you going to do when you leave school then?" He's like, "Sorry? What do you mean by that?" He's like, "Well, you two have got businesses. I'll just join one of yours." I don't think so. You can get that out your head.
Go do your own thing.
Yeah, absolutely not. But
that's right.
no, his business is very good. He tries everything.
He does. Yeah.
He's got his hands.
I love it.
Yeah. He's very good, very knowledgeable.
He is.
Yeah. He's good.
And I find him very unassuming. Like, he is a very knowledgeable man.
Yeah.
And you start.
But no, he is. He's
good, when you start talking to him and his depth of knowledge of a lot of different things.
Yeah. I mean,
cool.
Yeah, it's not just my type. If you get him on a subject, I'm not going to say it, but if someone brings something up and he hears it like this, and it's not something he agrees with, 4 hours later, they're still in that conversation.
Yes.
I'm like, just go away. Just don't say anything to him. You won't get him off the subject. And I'll walk off like I can't listen to this.
But I also like that he's not afraid to speak his mind, even if it's not the opinion that's in the room.
Same as what we spoke about earlier of someone, but it's the same thing. He'll stand his ground. He's very much.
I love that.
Yeah. No, I think, to be honest, it's the way to be. Don't be the sheep.
Well, and he's doing it in a respectful way. Like, we don't have to agree.
No,
but I mean,
no, absolutely. No, he's got an opinion. he's got that.
Right on. All right on. So, Kieran's from Kent, right?
Yeah, well, we're on the borders of like southeast London,
right.
Kent, if you like. Like, if this is central London and you've got the circle that is the M25, everything in is seen pretty much as London.
Okay.
But we're just sort of slightly in where we're touching Kent. Kent to us, we're not from Kent. It's so far out.
Okay. Because that's like southeast, right?
Southeast London.
Yes.
So that's where we are.
The lessons you've learned so far. You're a year in. This is your first business that you started?
No, actually.
All right.
In the UK, I left school pretty young. I just wasn't that interested. Sure. And I really wanted to do nails and beauty. That was very much. I've always been a bit arty with everything. And my granddad, I was only 15, I think. He bought me a nail course for my birthday. I went on this nail course, and the lady kept coming over as it was more like a diploma thing. It was like a 2-day course.
Okay, gotcha.
And she kept coming over and then at the end, she went, "Can you come and see me at the end?" I was like, "Oh, what have I done?" Like that. And she's like, "Have you done this before?" I was like, "No." And she said, "You're really good. Would you like a job?" And I was only 15. And she's like, "But you can't tell people." She's like, "You're going to have to say you're 16 if you work in the week.
Yeah.
Then you can be a 15 half day at a weekend." I started working there, really, really good. But then as I picked it up, I needed more money than what they could give. So I went to actual work, but I did nails on the side. And at this point, my granddad, bless him, because he was very much a pusher. You've got to work hard.
Right.
The fear was, you don't want to be a shelf stacker. That was the fear. Nobody wanted to be a shelf stacker. That was a long time ago.
Sure.
And
I was a shelf stacker for a while.
I'm sure everyone was at some point.
I loved it.
Yeah, but he was very much like, no. So, and to encourage me, when I started getting private work, he would pick me up with my little box of nail stuff and pedicures, manicures, acrylics, everything I had, and he would drive me, then wait around the corner for an hour, pick me up. So he encouraged it.
That's adorable.
Then obviously when I started, but by the time I was driving and working, I did it for like a good few years, and I had such a good. If I'd have kept on it, that's probably what I'd still be doing now. Yeah, it was amazing. I done really, really well, but then I stupidly got itchy feet around the 2021 mark, and I was like, I don't want any responsibilities.
Right.
So I packed up and partied in Ibiza for 2 years and just left the country.
Oh my God.
So I sort of, that come to an end because obviously I lost a lot of the clients.
Sure. But you had a hell of a time in Ibiza.
No regrets. Best time of my life, still got my girls.
Nice.
Lauren, Hannah, Camilla, Joe.
All right. Look at them.
Jenna. Still to this day, they're my girls. They're my girls. But it was an experience that I will
no
forever be
doubt
grateful for.
Wow.
I did start again for a while, but at that point I moved out and I didn't have time to start from the beginning. So I moved on my own. I bought, and I was so terrified of losing this place that I then was doing 9 to 5 as a job, then Monday to Thursday doing nails afterwards.
Oh wow.
And then Friday to Sunday I would do bar work. And I was tired.
I can imagine.
I remember the first night of the bar, because it was a really quite an elite bar and you had to wear heels. That was the deal.
Oh my God.
The first night I came home and I cried. My feet hurt so bad. I was like, I can't. In my head, I'm like, I can't do 2 more nights of this, because they were like
stilettos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was brutal. But I'd done it. And
hard worker.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're all. That's why my kids infuriate me. When
this generation today.
Yeah, I'm like, get off YouTube. You're not doing that. He's like, I'm trying to be a YouTuber. Yeah, don't you all? It's not happening. Get off. So yeah, that's another thing I've got to worry about.
It'll come in time.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you two aren't going to let the kids get away with it for long.
I'm definitely not.
No.
My youngest will try.
Of course. Mine will too.
The devil.
Lazy Lars.
Sneaky little thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Unless it's something interesting, and then he's in. He's game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Mine's the devil.
So what have you learned then, coming to Canada and starting this business? What's a lesson that you've learned so far, other than just go with it because you just started it? And
the only thing I think for me, this is not really a learning curve. I personally prefer either face to face or speaking on the phone. I can't stand emails. I think because it's awkward. It goes back and forth for far too long.
Exactly.
And it's awkward in the end because they don't know the colours, don't know the prices, don't know. And I'm just like, can I get your phone number? It'd be a lot easier. Totally. And I find that because then it can be done in a few seconds. Yeah. And then it puts them at ease because they hear your voice. You're reassuring. We can absolutely do it. We'll get it done for you. Tell me what you need. But to put all that in an email, it's like you're just being that normal salesman of copy and paste. And
there's no face to the name. There's no personal touch.
And that's one thing I do really push for. I don't want to be just another person behind a computer.
Yeah,
that's right. I do go in face to face a few times. I do say, if you need us, we try and we go even if it's lunchtimes or me and Eva are in town, I'll be like, let's go in this bar we've not seen. And we strike a conversation with the managers we get to meet. We leave cards and we do get, work off it.
Nice.
Because we're not.
Well, you're very social. I mean, you're fun to talk to. So, I mean, why wouldn't somebody want to?
Obviously.
Yeah.
But that's that you have to be friendly. You can't be.
You can't be an arse.
Nobody needs to be that person in any industry.
No.
We'll talk about that again later. We drop your nose around again.
Right. That's funny. All right. You want to hear some jokes, some dad jokes about balloons?
Oh, do I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, do I need more Prosecco for this?
Well, maybe.
Let's have a look on and something's going to go bang. I bet there's something about that in there.
Yeah, there's some good ones here. These balloon puns are so bad, I'm pretty sure one of them just popped from embarrassment.
I'm embarrassed that you just said that.
All right. Why can't you take anything balloons say seriously?
It goes up in hot air or something. Talking hot air.
Yeah. Don't wreck my punchlines. This is my only thing I get.
Go on then.
Because they're always full of hot air.
Yeah. See.
All right. I wanted to share some balloon jokes with you,
Go on.
but I was worried I'd get carried away. Mhm.
Oh dear. Where's those drums?
Yeah.
They're very good. Did you write them yourself?
No. You kidding? I'm not that creative.
Going right out on the limb here.
My balloon jokes are about as impressive as my balloon tying skills, which is to say, not at all.
That one's the better one.
Is that the better one?
That's the better
Okay.
one.
All right. That's all I got. There's a lot worse ones.
Yeah.
There are trends when it comes to balloons, correct?
Yeah, I would say so.
So this year, what was the big trend in balloons?
We had probably the most requests for Spider-Man,
okay.
which I don't really.
Was there a
to
movie
me,
this year?
I feel
Spider-Man?
like he's been around forever, so I'm not sure how it's still. I think yes. Is there a new?
Kids love Spider-Man.
We actually had a few different ones. We had a few Spider-Man stacks. We had actual displays, and we also had one request for, is it Venom and Spider-Man or the bad Spider-Man and good? So
Yeah,
we had a split display.
He's my favorite
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, I'm getting it for your birthday then. So yeah, we had a split display, and one was like a dark side of it, and one was like the good side of it.
Cool.
But we had we've had multiple Harry Potters, multiple Spider-Men. All of them are different. I mean, we've had a few baby shower displays.
Is there anything coming up in 2026 that you think is going to be a big thing?
We've had weirdly some Taylor Swift inquiries, which we're starting to do because we have got a few of them. No, if I'm honest, it's just either I find it's not always a character. It's just either a really girly or some can be just plain.
A theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we had like the hut down here. We had a wedding the other week, and that was all helium. God, that cost a bomb. But
somebody got married at the hut.
No, they got married elsewhere.
Okay, but
and then had the after.
That's
at the
nice.
hut. Yeah,
that's a great idea.
We worked again with Jason's wife, Alison at Figs and Honey. Shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah, she was amazing. Her stuff is fantastic.
It is. Yes.
We did the balloons, obviously, and obviously Brett at the hut, the distillers.
Yes.
Again, you're welcome. Yeah, and he's done, but the little venue there is beautiful.
It is. I love it in there.
Yeah, and I've got to say, if it would have been my wedding and I walked in, it did look lovely.
It looked
everything from the cheese boards that Alison did, and without just saying us the balloons. So the roof there is like that, and then the top's flat. So all the balloons went up to the middle, and they did a strip. But it just looked. We had all the string.
Yes.
Like I'd be happy with that.
Fantastic.
It looked lovely.
It is lovely. Do you still get excited about balloons?
Yeah, I do.
After a year of, how many balloons do you think you've blown up in a year?
Oh, too many. Oh, thousands.
Yeah.
Thousands.
And you still get excited?
I do when it's pretty colours and it's something I want to do. I get less excited when it's something I'm like, oh, this is stressful. But again, for me, like I said, the aftermath when you come away, I come away because I've got a bit OCD on stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
When things are done, it looks good. I come away and think, oh, I really like that.
Yeah.
Like they'll be happy with that. And that makes me keep continuing.
How long is an average job for you to set up and beginning to end?
It's hours. It depends what it is. The little letters probably take 35, 40 minutes maybe to fill per letter. Then you've got, obviously we do have the machines as well, but we still it's not just a case of blowing them and then we have to measure them by size. So otherwise, if you had 5 billion all different sizes, we measure them all by size before creating the look as well.
Well, this is my question because, again, I'm ignorant on this stuff.
No, it's okay.
But you blow up balloons and you get a balloon that's not blown up and you're trying to get them all the same size.
So we have a sizer.
How the hell do you do this?
So we have a sizer.
Okay.
So say, for example...
You're not eyeballing this stuff.
No, I'm not that. I'm not that.
Right.
I mean, we eyeball the letters because there's different styles. They can even be flat, so they're all collectively like 2 up and 2 round the whole way, or it's like a bubble. So some stick out, some don't. We eyeball those ones. The rest, we have a sizer. So it's like a wooden box, our one. And in this box, it's like a big dice, and there's holes in it. So one would be like a 9-inch hole, a 10-inch hole, a 4-inch hole, and you get the balloon, and obviously it's too big, and you put it into shape because again, they don't. If you blow a balloon up, they're oval. No, like with the point like a teardrop.
Totally.
Whereas we do them so they're circular.
Right.
So we have to mold the shape. And then we put them into the sizes and we release the air until it hits the size.
Wow.
And then
that would be time consuming.
Yeah, don't I know? And then, and then we do it. So it all
Okay.
goes down there.
We're learning how the sausage is made here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just a case of me kicking balloons around at home with music on. It's like we're actually working.
Right. Yeah.
It's when the kids or the cats come near me, I'm like, get your paws away, get your feet
Right.
away.
No pointy objects.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's one thing that people assume about balloon decorators that drives you crazy?
That balloons are cheap to make and that
Yeah.
we charge too much.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
That would be.
It's not, like I say, we need to put a menu out. It's not their fault. It's just they see Dollarama balloons.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Pack of 1,000 for $2.
Yeah, and that's what. Well, why are you charging this when I can go down? Off you go then. You go down
Yes,
the road. You know where
yes.
it. Like it's, and plus we're not blowing balloons up. We're creating displays for you.
Yes.
It's not just the balloon cost that we ours is so much more money. It's crazy.
Of course.
But then it's obviously like it's the labour, it's the putting it together,
Transportation, the
yeah.
setup, the breakdown.
It's also what
all
you're
that.
hiring. If we have
Yeah.
birthdays, we have like neon light ups, happy birthday, let's party, but first champagne, happy new year. You know, there's all the
Yeah.
different light up themes. There's the different arch backdrops, the sequins, the planes, the
Mhm.
actual arches themselves. They all cost. They're
Yes.
not like, oh, I'll throw that in for free. Just off you go.
Right? No.
No.
It's all costs. What's one piece of advice you give somebody that wants to set up a business in Bragg Creek?
Be
It's a
kind.
Bragg Creek business
Be
podcast.
kind. It's a small town.
Be kind.
Kindness goes further. Be approachable. Be nice.
Mhm.
Just don't be an arsehole.
Don't be a dick. That's good
Honestly,
advice.
that-
Or a cunt.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Brought it out. There we go. Banging out the C words. I'm glad it weren't me. I'm trying to be really good today.
Are you?
When it
No.
goes off, I'll drop it about 8
We'll
times.
put a note that there's, explicit material in this one.
Looks like I'm doing it. Beep. Just I'm not using the word beep. They're going over.
Oh,
But
that's
yeah,
funny.
I do find honestly we've come across a few.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
have. They're here. They're very much
there
here.
is.
And I'm just like, just fuck off. Like
Right?
so
I know.
I think just be nice, be kind,
Yeah.
treat, I know it sounds stupid, just, I'm really funny about this. I've got a real problem with bullying, like a real
Mhm.
issue with it. And
Mhm.
not that anyone, thankfully, touch wood, in my
Sure.
family is or does, but it's a real sensitive subject. And I just think there's no reason to be an arsehole. And I think the kinder you are, the more approachable you are, we try and do our best all round. And
course.
like you say, local supports local.
Yes.
Just, yeah, don't be an arsehole.
Don't be an asshole. Words to live by. I just keep going back to when you and Neve talked about starting it, and you just said, let's just do it.
I think she was very much,
That's great. I mean, that's
yeah.
fantastic.
I pushed, so as she left in 23, the last thing I said was balloons. So when she's like, what are we going to do? It wasn't a question. It was just balloons, just the word.
Yeah.
I don't know if she believed in it in the moment or not, in what I was saying, but I was like, let's just try it. And we chose a day. We found a wholesaler. We went out and bought 2 hoops. Then went to a balloon shop that we found. We bought a ton of different colours that we thought people would want as a first job, and just tried. But like I say, the shame in these first ones we did. I'm so embarrassed. There's one in particular.
Come
I'm
on,
too
they
embarrassed.
can't be that bad.
I'm never going to show you to put it out. Like,
Really?
it's so horrendous. I get embarrassed just, I feel like I'm going red just talking about it. And the worst thing is, we posted this to people like, look what we can do. Oh, but
And you still got jobs.
we did get jobs off it, thankfully.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but the one we showed them to what we produced was just 2 different worlds away.
Yeah.
So thankfully,
It's cool to see the
they-
evolution of it, though. That's
yes.
neat.
Well, it was only like a 2-week difference, and then I was like, we can't give them this. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
Like, and it sort of we have to, But we spent a lot of time on YouTube's looking, on Instagram's looking. Like, we are self-taught. We haven't gone
Yeah.
to any classes, any courses.
Is there a balloon school you can go to?
I have no idea. We should set that up. New business.
Other than the
a new
clown
bus-
school?
yeah,
Yeah.
my kids could do that. New business venture. You can do a
Mhm.
balloon school. But no, it was it's just self-taught. I think it's more for me. I'm not pushy, but we've got to do this. We've got
Yeah,
to
you're
learn
driven.
this.
Yeah.
Let's go. And it's worked. Neve's very good at stuff that I'm not. I haven't been on social media or anything for like 11 years now, and she's very much knee deep in it. So without her, I wouldn't even know how to set anything up.
Right.
I'm only just learning Canva. I had one of our babysitters come the other week because I was like, I don't actually need a babysitter. I need you to help me. She's like, what?
Yeah.
And she sat with me for about 30 minutes. She's so lovely. And she's like, do you get it now? I'm like, oh. Like, she's like, what don't you get? I'm like, but I said, you probably had 4 years on this at school. I'm triple your age, I
Right?
feel. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I just,
know. It's a lot.
nothing sticks in my brain anymore. The kids have killed all my brain cells. I need to be on it all the time to pick it up.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it's just, do you know about AI? Do you know how to do that?
AI?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done some AI.
Celia, my hero there. I've got no idea. I'm like, Neve, if we could do AI balloons, that'll save us so much time.
Well, I'll tell you what, once you get onto it, it's pretty handy. Like, there's no
Everyone says
unanswered
it.
questions anymore.
I know. ChatGPT, is it?
There's lots of them out there.
Again, I don't know what I'm doing with that. But
Yeah.
I mean,
just ask a question.
Everyone knows all this, and I'm still worlds away.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll catch up. In me coughing. Oh, no.
Right. Okay, so we know that you are driving the price of helium up.
We have
and you
to.
don't have global phobia, so that's good news.
We're winning already.
All right. Personal questions now.
Go on then.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
No.
No?
I don't think so, although I have seen some suspicious videos out there.
Is that right? Okay. Local ones?
I hope not.
Okay.
Say that. I've got enough walking through my back garden that I'm not used to. Bears and cougars.
True enough.
I feel like my husband brought me out here to kill me one way or another, whether it be the freezing.
You're very brave to let him bring you
cold.
out here. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I feel like I got sold the wrong stick for this.
Because you guys live in Redwood.
Yeah.
Redwood Meadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I'm not up for the nature. Like I keep
No.
I feel like
that's what people come here for. No.
Cougars chasing my ass and bears up the street.
Have you ever seen one?
What? Yes, I've seen 2 cougars.
Have you?
And I've seen
one, the 4-legged kind.
Yep.
Okay.
With the big tails.
All right.
Their asses, like they're massive.
They're
like,
big. And,
honestly, thankfully I was in a car and they were at a distance and I caught them. I feel more nervous on cougars than bears.
Oh, 100%.
Bears are like clumsy dogs, you know, like I feel like you sort of stumble past them because they're going for a bin. Like they're not good. But a cougar, you're dinner. You're seeing one, you're dinner.
Yeah.
Like there's no other
No.
All these people hiking. What are you fucking doing? Like, get out the forest. You're going to get eaten. I'm good with the flat road where there's so many cars. That suits me perfect.
All right. So no Sasquatches, no Yetis.
I don't think so. I don't know. Do you think? What do you think?
I like the excitement of trying to believe. I know there's not. It's fun to think about.
So then it's like me saying, do you believe in Loch Ness? Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Do you believe in that?
No. Well,
why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Exactly.
It's possible. I mean,
anything's possible.
The lake isn't that deep, is it?
I've been swimming in it. I don't know, but I mean, it's been around forever.
Right.
The towel,
right.
Literally same as Sasquatch,
totally.
And there are some suspicious videos, but again, AI. Here we go again. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to hire you one day to do a balloon display, and there's going to be Sasquatches involved. So,
a couple of cougars on the side and a Loch Ness going through the middle.
It's going to be very nature, mythical creatures. Yeah.
Just to terrify me a bit more.
Yeah, exactly. What did you want to be when you grew up?
What did I want to be?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a 3-year-old, I wanted to be a princess. But I mean, when I got actually
Kieran?
older, yeah, a bit precious. But when I got actually older, I wanted to be a teacher. First of all.
Okay. You would have been fun.
No.
No?
Have you seen the kids now?
Well, depends what age. I mean, kindergarten would be kind of fun.
Yeah. I wanted to be the younger end. The thing is, I think the kids now are horrible.
Oh.
They're better here in Canada.
Well, and specifically in Bragg Creek, I think they're good.
Yeah, they're not bad here.
Yeah.
The UK, when I look at classes and things, they're not all like it. No. I'm probably going by my own age range when I was at school, and I wouldn't want to teach me.
God, no. Shit.
But I feel like everyone goes through that arsehole moment, and they'll hopefully come out the other side.
The hormones and
everything.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah. No, thanks.
It's disgusting.
Good. You dodged a bullet there.
So, I ended up in nails and balloons. Not stressful at all.
What did your parents want you to be?
Oh, just not a shelf stacker. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I actually don't know.
Sometimes knowing what you shouldn't be is better than knowing what you should be. What was your first job?
Nails.
It was the nails.
Yeah, I feel like that was my first job as a young one. But for a 9 till 5, I actually worked in media for a few years.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but it was again the finance side. So the one thing I was good at, I weren't very good at school. I didn't care for it, but I was really good at maths. Really good from a very young age. And when so we call them GCSEs, like final exams. You have to be, I think, 16. But I'd left at 15. But before I left, they let me take my maths GCSE a year early
Cool.
because they knew I'd pass it, and I actually got my pass before I left.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I ended up in finance straight out of school
Yeah.
after the NOUS for a 9 to 5, but in a media firm. And it was great fun.
Yeah.
I love media. I've still got friends from there now. A couple of them have even been out to see us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I sort of fell in, then obviously ended up in Ibiza, then went back, I was sort of in and out of media all the time. But I even got my sister a job in it, and she still to this day works there.
Oh,
Yeah, so
nice.
yeah,
Nice. That's
it's
very
good.
cool.
It's a
So was
good
it TV or radio or?
everything. It's actually a media agency, so it
Oh,
covers
okay.
everything. We were more
Gotcha.
about selling, I think, the space, the airtime. I was the finance side, so I wasn't doing this part.
Okay.
But the overall, company, they
That
were
would be
selling.
interesting.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
good. There's a lot of people. The Christmas parties were amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I can
good
imagine.
fun. No, they really were. That's how
Did they have
Christmas
balloons?
parties should be. Do you know what? Maybe I should go and advertise and fly back. Like, record a balloon.
Oh, what was your favorite job?
Do you know what it is? I don't think it's the job. I think it's the people
Yeah.
that made it for me. The other
Right.
job was terrible money, but it was local. But I had like one of my best friends there called Dave Gilvey again.
All right.
And
Yeah.
every day I went in, we laughed until my belly hurt, both of us.
Yeah.
And the money was terrible. The job was terrible. Everything about it was bad.
But
But I spent all day with him, and we laughed from start to finish.
Yeah.
And you can't put a price on that.
no, absolutely
So-
not. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. That leads me into my next question. What was your worst job?
I've had a few of them as well.
Yeah.
I think I've had 3 jobs I've been like, fingers up, left.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
3.
wow.
I remember the first time I done it, because in my household, my mum and granddad, they're very old school. They're like,
Yep.
you can't just leave a job without having another job. Do you know? Excuse me?
That's kind of how, it's
Yeah.
kind of how it goes.
And
yeah.
I remember saying where she could like get off and leave, head up, chin up, chest back. And I remember she's like, you can't do that. You've got to go and ask for your job back. I'm like, what part do you think she's going to take me back? Or I've just told her to fuck off.
And
in
I
front
just
of her?
flipped her. Yeah, I just flipped
Yeah.
with a bird.
Come back.
Yeah.
Why not, Kelly? She's like,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
Dad, I was
like-
just kidding you about that.
Yeah. I'm like, what? Oh, anyway. So yeah, but there was 2 or 3, definitely 2 I just hated.
Yeah.
I hated. Like there was one, a recruitment firm. We was just in the size of like a living room, everyone. But because they were on the phone, weren't allowed to speak. Can you imagine sitting in silence from like 9 till 5?
And listening to these
Oh.
guys try to
I
persuade
hated
people.
it.
Yeah.
And then I got a new job. She's like, you've got to work to the end of the week. I'm like, we'll see. We'll see how that
I
goes.
feel like a cold coming on. Probably not going to be in
I
for
was
the
like,
rest
he's
of the
not
week.
coming in tomorrow. She's like, you are? I'm like, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if I turn up. Let's have a look about that much. Like, but then what can they do at that point, you know?
Exactly.
It was
They tried. They tried.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bit, no,
Yeah.
can't tell me.
What was your favorite subject in school?
Art.
Art.
It was the only thing, like I say, when I did the maths GCSE and I got the hour free, the only one I went back was for art, and I spent the extra hour that I would have been in maths doing art, and I got an A in it. So I got top grade. It's the only one I got.
Fantastic.
Again, arty stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all leading somewhere.
I like how in the UK they say maths.
What's it called here then?
Math.
During the old days, it was arithmetic.
Well, arithmetic. Yeah, that was like a long time ago.
Math? Oh, it is
Math. Yeah,
No.
we say math here, but maths, it's always maths.
It's
When I
maths,
hear to
with an
listen
S.
to
That's what you say or what I say.
math,
Maths.
but I see the S at the end.
Yeah, it should be an S at the end.
If you come from the
Right,
UK, yes.
Chat GBT. stuff.
Because I remember, like, math, that was the subject in school, math.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
maths.
Maths.
I'm sure it was maths.
Well, it probably was. Yeah, it's
now I'm
just,
questioning.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe they changed it. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But yeah, I know.
Another thing. This is here we go. Part 2.
See, this
Canada
is-
versus
Mhm.
UK. What is the?
You guys could have this. You
what
could do
is-
this. You could do this. Come on.
We need to have some words on what English say against what Canadians say.
Yes. You could start a dictionary, like a conversion dictionary.
Definitely.
Boot. You had one earlier, boot,
What's that then?
like in the trunk of the car.
Boot, you mean? Not trunk, a boot.
A boot. Yeah.
Yeah. A boot to us is something that goes on your foot. Like
But
a
what is
shoe,
it?
a shoe, a boot. You say sneaker. What's that?
Sneaker. Yeah, sneaker. I don't like the word sneaker.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
We're doing sneaking.
Runner.
around.
I use runner.
No. No one runs in trainers anymore.
Nobody runs anymore.
Everyone's drinking these days. No one's running. But no.
But yeah, that could be a
Yeah.
totally thing. All right. Have you ever been fired?
No.
No.
Don't
You
think
fired
so.
a few by the sound
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
I actually did have to fire someone once. That was uncomfortable. That was
right?
uncomfortable.
In the balloon business?
No.
Oh.
Neve. But no, it was it's only us two. No, she's not going anywhere. No, it was also, I think, for that firm that I just said that I walked out on.
Okay.
I was a supervisor there, and there was 2 people under me before I started, but one had to go as I was coming in, and they had me do it.
Mhm.
Like, it sounds awful. You've just got to rip that plaster off. Band-Aid.
Did you lie or did you tell the
Band-Aid.
truth? Like,
No,
you
I
suck
just-
and we have to let you go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm quite brutal, but weren't too far off those words. I can't remember it word for word, but it was something along the lines of,
This isn't
unfortunately,
working out.
it's not working. The position you've got is no longer available. We don't need you anymore. We've got to scale it down, and all the best. There's the door.
And how did they react?
I didn't give them a chance to.
You just pushed them out of the office,
yeah,
and
like
that
shook
was
their
it.
hand. Because if you sit there and wait and they're crying and all that, then your heartstrings start.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You cry.
Yeah, ugh.
Yeah.
Strap a pair on and just leave. Just get out.
All right, Kelly, well, you've been delightful. Thank you very much for coming on Bragging About Business. This was a lot of fun. Wish you the best.
Have a lovely Christmas.
Best in 2026.
Yes, and you, thank you very much.
Absolutely, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
And if you would like to go above and beyond for your special event, reach out to Kelly and Neve on Instagram or their website at luxeoccasions.ca. Thank you, listener, for sticking with us for the past 9 months. With every view, watch, and listen to this podcast, you are helping to promote small businesses in our communities. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. The bigger we get, the larger the impact to the businesses featured. And 2026 is going to be a good one. We have many more guests lined up. We're going to be rejigging a few things to keep the pod interesting and visually appealing. You're still going to have to look at my ugly mug. Not much we can do about that. But if you and your business would like to be featured, drop me a message or an email at the website bnbb.ca. You will find an archive there as well. Yes, we have an archive of all 28 episodes from 2025 for your viewing pleasure. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next year.